Dominican Republic will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Johnny Cueto's an interesting guy, man. Has a funky delivery. We turns his back, kind of Louis Tion style, throws from a lot of different arm angles, but his stuff is good. 93 to 96 miles an hour, good changeup and a good hard slider. The key with Johnny Cueto, keeping his pitch.
Andrew McCutchen now. He will lead this one off today. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. The 1-1 home.
I got 2-1 to count.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike two. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Batting second.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Bryce Harper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch.
Ball. Damn.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
That's inside. 2-0. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Back goes Yastrzemski. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third, the catcher.
Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew. Decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. Ball one to start the at-bat. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He's got a 3-for-5 line. He's set and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Real Muto on second. Hoskins at first. 2 out in the inning.
Nope.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up, Duggar. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura.
The third baseman.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little roller toward the hole. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a 4-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s. Produce a lot of ground balls.
Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Crawford. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there, 0-1. Here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. The 1-2. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here it comes.
Oh, up there.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski. 1 ball, no strikes to count. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. The 1-1. is taken for ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 2-1 home.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Too high. Ball 3. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
2 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Hazley is underneath this one, and that will retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 1 inning in the books here. Phillies on top, 3-0. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So stepping in, Adam Hazley. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Has a look, now the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Crawford to his left. He's there to Belt for the twin killing.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Aaron Nola. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And that's going to land foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he popped him up. Flores shading to his right, and that's the 3rd out. Phillies go down quietly there. They lead it 3-0. So in now for San Francisco, Evan Longoria. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The windup and the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And Longoria swings and misses. A good pitch there, and he's down on strikes for the 1st out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Dickerson, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the utility man Wilmer Flores. First offering on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The 1-0 home. Is a heater in there for a strike. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. High in the air into shallow left center. McCutchen is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. At the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 1-0.
Nope, that's down.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Hard hit ball to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball one, no strike.
Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And there are two away now.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that brings up JT Realmuto. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Duggar is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Phillies down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Next to bat for the Giants, Taylor Heineman, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. Slapped hard the opposite way, and this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Batting in, the center fielder, Steven Duggar.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Kingery's there to second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Inside, ball one.
Two out, nobody on. Fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Lifted down the line in left. McCutchen on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One hit's all they get. 3 innings complete. It's the Phillies 3 and the Giants nothing. All set for the start of the 4th, and stepping in the long ball threat, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Heineman gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Hoskins is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Didi Gregorius. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. That's inside. 2-0. Gregorius is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Gene Segura standing in. Here's the first pitch to him. Bounce to first. Belt has it to Crawford for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Phillies lead it 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping up as the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford.
First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
I got the count 1-2.
And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
The right fielder.
Ready for
number 5.
another chance? Mike Yastrzemski. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
No balls and a strike to count. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Lifted in the air to right field. Harper has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. Now here's the pitch.
Hey!
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They trail it here 3-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to go is the second baseman, Scott Kingery.
Scott Kingery.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
At the plate now, Adam Hazley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So one gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And a good decision there to sweep this away in foul territory and make him try it again. Now the 0-1. And now a bunt to make sure it stays foul, so we'll see if they keep the bunt on here with 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And did he square around? No, it's ball 1.
2 strikes.
And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes 1 away. Wow.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Andrew McCutchen. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and the right-hander get loose. The 1-1 pitch. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Flores has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now here's the pitch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed. And for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
So now to the plate, Alex Dickerson. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
1 out, nobody on. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Chopped up the line to first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Wilmer Flores.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Flores. Now a soft liner to the right side, just foul. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. To first. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
1 out for the Phillies in their half of the 6th, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's low.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
0-1 the count. Here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but That one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Yastrzemski to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 3-0. Striding in, Taylor Heineman will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic?
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 1-0 home. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping in, Steven Duggar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 47, Johnny Cueto.
Hunter Pence will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8, Hunter Pence.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Hazley is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Giants down in order. Still down 3-0. Trevor Gott is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 58, Trevor Gott.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. A 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Flores is there, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, the third baseman, Gene Segura.
Ready for another shot now. Gene Segura. A couple of groundouts on his batting line in 2 trips so far. First pitch on its way. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, John Kingery.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Scott Kingery. He singled his last time up. Now the pitch. In there, strike one.
Ball one.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Phillies down in order. Well, they lead it 3-0.
7th inning stretch.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Standing in now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get a knock.
The 1-2. Catches the corner, got him looking.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Into the box, Brandon Belt. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
2-2 the count. Here's the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in the outfielder, Adam Hazley.
The center fielder, Adam Hazley.
First offering on its way.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Now here's the pitch.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. And a tough way to go down that time as he's retired to start the 8th.
Aaron Nola.
Now at the plate, Aaron Nola. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Now the 2-0 home.
That's ball 3.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. From the stretch.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0. One and 1 to Andrew McCutchen. Runners on first with 1 down. Now this is foul tipped at home plate, and that might have shot directly at our home plate umpire because he's moving a little gingerly back there. The 1-2. Down. Count holds steady at 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. 2 out with the man at first. Chopped toward the second baseman. Flores to his left. He's there, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. In the dirt here.
0-2.
Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 2 down, runners at first and second. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Phillies leave a couple, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Evan Longoria. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And treading carefully with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
To the plate now, Alex Dickerson, as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. Kingery's there, and that's out number 1.
Now back, second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
1 gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th, and up next, the utility man Wilmer Flores. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 pitch.
3-2.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Now at the plate, Taylor Heineman. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. Lifted in the air to center. Hazley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 6, Steven Duggar.
Stepping in, Steven Duggar. Here's the first pitch to him.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. Foul. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Danny Jimenez will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Austin Slater will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Now playing center.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's wide. 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. Didi Gregorius is on deck. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he'll ground this one fouled off to the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Flores has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 2, Gene Segura.
Now batting, Gene Segura. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
This is popped up. Crawford trying to get there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 3-0. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And in to hit next, it'll be Austin Slater.
Austin Slater.
First offering on its way.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, he's throwing a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Line softly toward the hole, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No, inside.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Pulled toward right center field. Hazley is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Number 5, Mike.
Standing in, Mike Yastrzemski. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last strike here for the Giants. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Count remains 2-2. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
At the plate, Brandon Belt as he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the 1st inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Phils jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Aaron Nola gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Giants, no runs, 3 hits, no errors.